Hello and welcome to English Flow, the podcast for learners who want to speak English with more confidence and joy. I'm Mark, and I'm here to help you speak English more naturally step by step, day by day. I will be speaking slowly and clearly so you can follow me and repeat after me. In today's episode, we are going to talk about something very simple but very powerful: how to ask for help and directions in English. Even if your life is busy, even if you feel shy, even if you've never asked for directions in English before. Many people think they need perfect English to ask for help, but that's not true. You don't need to live in London. You don't need a native speaker guide. You don't need to study maps for hours every night. What you need are small, smart phrases. Phrases that are easy to repeat. Phrases that fit into real situations when you're lost or need help. Phrases that help you feel more comfortable, more natural, and more confident when you need assistance. So let's begin. Let's start with a simple question. What is help and direction English? Maybe you have heard direction vocabulary before. Maybe you haven't. Help and direction English is one of the best ways to practice real conversations. It's simple and very powerful. Here is how it works. You listen to help conversations like the ones I will teach you today, and you try to repeat exactly what they say. You don't stop. You don't translate in your mind. You don't look at a dictionary. You just copy the sound like an echo. You try to say the words at the same speed, with the same tone, and the same polite rhythm as people asking for help. Let's try it together. I'll say a help phrase and you repeat after me. Excuse me, can you help me? Now you repeat. Where is the subway station? Now you repeat. I'm looking for the museum. Now you repeat. Very good. That's it. That's help and direction English. At first, it feels a little strange. You may not understand every direction word you hear. That's okay. Help conversation is not about understanding every word. It's about communicating your need clearly and politely. It helps you get used to how help English sounds, how it moves, how it feels in your mouth when you're lost. If you do this often, even 5 minutes a day, you will start to ask for help faster, more clearly, and more naturally. It's a small habit with big results. Now let's talk about the main question. How can you ask for help in English with confidence? Many students tell me, Mark, I want to ask for help, but I don't have time. I'm always nervous. I feel embarrassed when I get lost. I don't know how to start. And I always say, you don't need a lot of time. You don't need perfect pronunciation. You don't need to wait for the right moment. You just need to begin. Let me give you 5 simple and powerful help conversations you can use every single day in your real life, wherever you are. Tip number 1. Getting someone's attention politely. This is the most important step. If you want to feel confident, you must know how to start the conversation. Every help request starts the same way. Listening helps you learn the rhythm. It trains your ears to understand helpful people, and it helps you get used to how real people respond, not just the English in textbooks. So how can you do it? You can practice these phrases. Excuse me, can you help me? Now you repeat. Sorry to bother you. Now you repeat. Do you have a minute? Now you repeat. I'm sorry, I'm lost. Now you repeat. You don't need to understand 100%. Just let the person help you. Even if you understand only 50%, it's still useful. You can practice while you walk, while you cook, while you rest. Just 5 minutes a day is enough to make a difference. Make Help English your daily practice. Tip number 2, asking for basic directions. Now that you have someone's attention, the next step is use your voice to ask clearly. Asking is great, but asking specifically, that's how you get the help you need. After you get their attention, repeat these phrases. Where is the train station? Now you repeat. How do I get to the hotel? Now you repeat. Which way is the city center? Now you repeat. Is it far from here? Now you repeat. Do this daily. Repeat the same direction phrases again and again. You will notice that your asking becomes smoother, your pronunciation becomes clearer, you feel more confident. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be practiced. Tip number 3, understanding common responses, one direction at a time. This is one of the biggest steps you can take. Start understanding directions in English. At first, it's difficult. You want to translate from your native language, but people speak fast, and translation slows you down. So how do we begin understanding directions in English? Start with short, simple responses. Listen for key words. When someone says, "Go straight ahead," now you repeat. Turn left at the corner. Now you repeat. It's on your right. Now you repeat. About 5 minutes walking. Now you repeat. These are small directions, but they help your brain connect directly to navigation English. No translation, no delay. Later, try to say them out loud. Just practice quietly. It's like a daily conversation with yourself in direction English. Tip number 4, asking for help with problems. Speak your needs clearly. Asking for directions is good, but asking for help with problems is better. It helps people understand exactly what you need. Choose simple requests. I can't find my hotel. Now you repeat. My phone is not working. Now you repeat. Can you call a taxi for me? Now you repeat. Where is the nearest hospital? Now you repeat. Read these slowly, clearly. Then read them again a little faster. Then again with more confidence. Imagine you need help. This helps your pronunciation, your fluency, and your confidence. It's like going to the gym, but for your help asking muscles. Tip number 5, saying thank you and goodbye. Use Help English in your real situations. Let me tell you something very important. If you want to speak English well when asking for help, you should not only study direction vocabulary. You should live with help asking thinking. What do I mean by that? I mean that help English should not just be something you do for 30 minutes before traveling. It should not only happen in your English classroom. It should become part of your real navigation life, just like checking maps or asking locals for advice. The more you see Help English, hear Help English, and use Help English in your life, the more natural it will become. Now let me give you some easy ways to do this, even if you are very busy. First, practice the thank you conversation. Thank you so much. Now you repeat. You're very helpful. Now you repeat. I really appreciate it. Now you repeat. Have a great day. Now you repeat. Thanks again. Now you repeat. You probably ask for help sometimes, so why not use that time to learn? When you practice thank you phrases, you use English every time someone helps you. You will learn phrases like, no problem, you're welcome, good luck. You don't need to study these phrases. You just use them when thinking about real help situations, and soon your brain remembers. It becomes natural. This is called practical learning, and it's very helpful. Now let me give you a complete help conversation from start to finish. Listen carefully and repeat each phrase after me. This is how natives really ask for help. Getting attention. Excuse me, sorry to bother you. Now you repeat. No problem, how can I help? Now you repeat. I'm looking for the train station. Now you repeat. Asking for directions. Do you know where it is? Now you repeat. Yes, it's not far from here. Now you repeat. How do I get there? Now you repeat. Go straight down this street. Now you repeat. Turn right at the traffic light. Now you repeat. Keep walking for about 10 minutes. Now you repeat. Getting clarification. Is it on the left or right side? Now you repeat. It's on the left side. Now you repeat. You can't miss it. Now you repeat. Is there a bus that goes there? Now you repeat. Yes, the number 42 bus stops right there. Now you repeat. Where is the bus stop? Now you repeat. Just around the corner. Now you repeat. Asking for help with problems. Actually, I'm having trouble with my phone. Now you repeat. What's wrong with it? Now you repeat. It's not connecting to the internet. Now you repeat. Try restarting it. Now you repeat. How do I do that? Now you repeat. Hold the power button for 10 seconds. Now you repeat. Oh, that worked. Thank you. Now you repeat. Saying goodbye. Thank you so much for your help. Now you repeat. No problem at all. Now you repeat. You very kind. Now you repeat. Have a great day. Now you repeat. You too, enjoy your visit. Now you repeat. Thanks again. Now you repeat. Very good. You just practiced a complete help conversation from start to finish. These aren't textbook phrases. These are real English from real help situations. Okay, using help English in your daily life is not difficult. It doesn't take much time. You don't need a teacher to do it. And here's the secret: turn small daily navigation actions into English practice. Instead of thinking about directions in your native language, think, how do I get to the store? Instead of reading street signs in your mother tongue, try it in English. Instead of watching 5 minutes of travel shows in your own language, watch 5 minutes in English. These small actions build strong habits, and strong habits create confident help seekers. So remember, make help English part of your life. Let it be in your navigation thoughts, your travel planning, your direction asking, and your thank you phrases. Let it be part of who you are, not just what you study. When you do this, help English will not feel like homework. It will feel like something you live with, and that's when real confidence begins. Your homework this week: practice one help conversation every day. Choose a simple scenario like asking for directions to a store or asking for help with your phone. Practice it until it feels natural. Then try it in a real situation. Remember, every phrase you practice, every conversation you repeat, every time you ask for help, it all helps you feel more confident when you travel or explore new places. You are building real skills for real situations. Thank you for practicing with me today. Keep listening to Help English, keep practicing these natural phrases, and keep building your confidence one question at a time. Until next time, keep exploring, and remember, you've got this.